Yeah, what's happening, you lot? I'm eating too much junk food. I'm poorly and I'm eating too much junk food. And I'm a bit poorly and so I just bought more junk food. Demons. Christianity. I love the conversation of spirituality and religious studies, you know. Christians be like, but I'm like, I'm listening, you know. If Jesus was indeed reincarnated, do you not think said spirit would have a little bit of religious studies going on? Or would he indeed be born under the star where the three wise men would appear? Has he returned? And when he does, is he going to have a grand opening? I do enjoy religious studies. I do enjoy Christianity. When I was in jail, I read the Bible a few times. There's a book called Magnificat. Magnificat. Why did something hit my phone off the air? Magnificat. And it's a nice little book. It's what a cat would do. A cat would be like, shut up, Jake. Nah, cats listen. Cats like me. Cinnabun keeps biting me though. But that's just Cinnabun. Cinnabun! It's a little bit sweet and sour, if you know what I mean. So guys, we're here to talk about Christianity. Celtic history. And I found out, so the Anglos, giving England its name, inhabited England, but apparently it's not the same story for Scotland and Ireland, where it was Celtic rule. Apparently, England, has got a different history altogether. Which is strange because they're very close places, so you can't really be like, oh yeah. I mean, clearly it was named after the Anglos, so they had some sort of obviously people have been to the land before, but the real powers clearly named it in German lingo. So yeah, in jail I read a lot of Magnification, cats. There's these little nice books, with little nice golden words referring to Jacob, referring to all sorts. It's really nice little books. There's a series of them. I think I read every fucking book of them. I had a whole stack of them. Magnificat. And it was just really nice, to be honest. And I've learnt to keep my life simple. Those who pass through the narrow gate shall find heaven. And it's just about waking up in the morning, washing your face, you know, acknowledging the morning star when you first wake up, and it helps you see the day ahead and how we're in some sort of loop, but the morning star is giving energy to that understanding. Sweet apple juice. Adam and Eve. So yeah, I read the Torah as well. Got my 4 t-shirt on. Yeah guys, I did read the Torah. I read the Torah about 5 or 6 times, just on loop, and it was really... I wouldn't have been able to read it if I weren't in prison. Prison was just such a moment. you know? And it was based in, hang on one second. It was based in the suffering of Christ. You know, I wanted to experience. St. Julian is a celebrity saint of Norwich, and it's all based in suffering, you know. So who am I to be a saint and be on YouTube speaking, believing that I'm connected to this magnificent spirit without a bit more? I mean, I knew suffering, but I took it to a new level when I sent myself to prison in the name of Jesus. And I just studied the whole time, the Torah, the Bible. I read it all and kept my life simple. Like Lady Julian locked herself in a box and spoke to God and did writings. Like I say, that's the history of this place. There's Lady Julian Church, Lady Julian Bridge, which has the Lucifer sigil on it. So it's like, I just really, and I was working with the ancestors and different spirits, and I just really went into a place of solitude and understood further into my study, and it's just an amazing experience. And something I like doing is it's low-key as well. It's like throwing yourself in the fire, and weapons are forged in the fire, you know. Alchemizing yourself into the structure that you desire, you need to go into the fire. It's alchemy, you know. How do you shape a sword? With a hammer and some fire, yeah, in the fire of just amazing experience. I won't go back though. I don't need to. I've done it. It's done. What else? This is a backflip video. I just thought I'd do a bit of Christianity. The Quran though is a different story. The Quran is like a book like this big. I haven't read that. I read the Torah. I don't know what the difference is between the Torah and the Quran. It's just like a shortened version of it or something like that. I need to get this angle right for these backflips. But sometimes it's nice when it's not like, it is how it is, you know. It's like, God's got a better plan sometimes than what you think you know. Been there. It's been there. Yeah, I like this top. It doesn't really fit. It's a bit like, if you've seen Thor: Love and Thunder, he's wearing clothes a bit like this, you know. In the Norse mythology, he wears some girl's clothes by Loki's plan. So it's just a bit funny to wear something that's like a bit small, isn't it? A bit sexy, you know what I mean? So what's up, guys? We're going to do some backflips. It's probably day 31 or 2. I'll have to double check. What do you reckon to these things? It's pretty dope, isn't it? I mean, I could, there's some more I could do if I can just, like, you know, so maybe some shading. I don't know. We'll see, guys. This tattoo was so shit. You know, I've made it the ears so much better. I did this. It was just like weird fucking horn thing, but I added to it, and it's much better now. I want to talk more about Christianity, but I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Timothy, I read the Timothy a few times. Paul and Timothy, James. Yeah, just let the spirits channel with that one. But next time, if I ever go prison again, because this time I went to church every Sunday, and I read the Torah and that. It was a Christian experience, like I say, the Lady Julian. That was my sort of like, that was what my spirit was doing. In the court, they're like trying to say you're doing this, doing that. It's like, you know, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. But next time, because when you first go in there, they go, what faith are you? And you can jot your name down for whatever religion, and they have a program for whatever sort of religion. If I ever go back to jail, which I'm not planning on, but shit happens, and it's coming to light more that people who are, and that's why the internet's good, people who are deemed as not guilty but they do time, it's the worst thing that can happen on the planet. It's murder, next to murder. And that's the court system doing that to people, and it happens all the time. But the internet's good now where this can be mainstreamed, so that's a good thing. So yeah, what is the future, man? The future's exciting, man. I'm fucking well excited. And the internet, it's like alien. It's going to be so futuristic. It's going to be so amazing, and it's going to be ruled by love, because love is the power. So when we all come together, that power is going to be like, and it's just prophecy, really. And I'm well into it right now. Well into Christianity, well into paganism, you know. But this is what I'm saying. Next time if I go to prison, I'm gonna jot my name down as pagan, because they give you the incense. They come and see you instead of preaching the Bible and praying, because that's a bit uncomfortable. I don't really like that. Guy coming in going, like, you know what prayers sound like, and they're trying to pray for you. So I'm not really into the sound of that. I don't really like that. It's like, I don't want to be cruel, but it sounds like they're molesting you on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather talk about the adventures of Thor and Loki. That does more for my spirit than someone going, weird. Doesn't mean... I'm learning about, like I say, in the mornings, I'm giving energy to the morning star in some sort of prayer. So I'm learning about how to do that. And obviously the power of incantations and spells is a real thing. So this is all stuff I'm learning about prayer and all that. And the living waters, it's like when you pray, you're tuning into the living waters of some gold energy. So I'm learning about it. So it's just a ritual, an incantation and spell to defeat thoughts. But you can do that with candles, incense. That's what I'm doing at my home, and it's helped me and my neighbour, because my neighbour downstairs is trying to belittle me and be the boss of me. And if you pray like a Christian, that's a very enticing joke to people who are doing what my neighbour's doing. And same in jail, is a continuation of the jail spirit demonic stuff. My life went down that road for wisdom, but yeah, so incense and candles and that. Right. It's helping me move. It's all about moving energy, and if something's weighing you down, or if you're feeling you're getting hunted by some preds, you know, it's all praying, fighting with Thor. Well, Thor's known for his strength, but that's not necessarily in the strength of an attack, but in dealing with taking abuse and being hit. I bought a necklace that said that on the thing. Thor isn't necessarily about being a warrior, it's about being able to withstand pain, you know? And that's a Jesus thing. Jesus is like, I'm more manly than all of you, I don't have to fight, I just am. I am. And he just walks into it like nothing. And that is a Thor spirit. That's a Thor spirit. That's why I say it's Thor. Because if Thor was the most buff, how would he prove that in a world where everyone's attacking each other? He'd do some shit like Jesus. On God he would. On God he would. Or it's probably Jesus' little bro, you know? Loki. And stuff like that. But I just love getting lost in the mystic of it. And an incense, you know, the smoke that comes off an incense. It's a mystic. It's how I imagine it. It's the mystic of thought, where you can tune into these conversations of spirits, and it's like the Northern Lights, you know, the Ouroboros. So I'm using candles and incense and giving time to do rituals of thought and moving around different altars of my gods in conversation that opens up universes in conversation. So it's just an amazing time. But yeah, next time if I go to jail, I'll put my name down as pagan. So I bring you in every week, someone will come speak to you about Thor and Loki and all that. And they'll give you incense, so you can have that in your prison cell, because the prison cell gets a bit stinky. But if you put yourself down as pagan, you get free incense and stuff like that. So in prison, in terms of prison survival, praying, you make yourself not necessarily the victim. Or you're supposed to stand your ground as that. If someone's calling you a pussy for being Christian, it depends what type of Christian you are, you know. If you can stand your ground in that anyway, which I tried to do. It's all a lovely, amazing study, I love it. But yeah, next time I'm doing fucking put my name down as pagan and getting the incense. Because like I say at home, that's what I'm doing to move energy around, and it's helping a lot. And at first it was really stressful, like I'm in a fight with my neighbour, but now I'm enjoying the fact that I'm in a fight with my neighbour because it's a chance to practice what works. It's perfect to practice what works with incense, candles. What is the answer? Because that's what I seek, you know. Is it prayer? Is it incense? Is it... Love it, guys, love it. Just gonna do some push-ups. You can't really see though. CeeLo Green. Pringles. Thanks for watching, you lot. Like, comment, subscribe for more content creation. We talk about paganism, Christianity, the conversation between the two. You know, we figure some stuff out. Thanks for watching.